You could have got that at home for like $23. The whole box of stuff. I got it for less than that.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy
Yeah,
automated things are.
right. I was like, I don't know how how everything figured. I don't know how it does.
Voodoo.
Well, because there's a guy that plays racquetball up here. He's from Indianapolis, but he lives in Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay.
And so when he visits his family sometimes, he comes and plays. And
Next
it
thing you know, right?
recognized that, I was like, but I mean, like, the only thing I can think of is that it must recognize that the phones might be in close proximity or something like that. I'm just, because it's like, I don't know this guy other than he just come up here to play,
Right.
But he's in town,
Yeah. Well, it's all my favorite, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How's she like it so far?
She's got to get used to
Onboarding.
Well, she's got clients now, so she's been in the corporate world, like a big company that has HR and everything. She's got to get used to a smaller organization, and she's got to get used to pettiness of fellow employees, fellow workers. So
it's an adjustment, it sounds like.
because it's just an adjustment. And so she comes home with stories and stress and stuff. I don't know if she was expecting all of that kind of stuff. So we'll see. But I still think that Lily was. She spent 30 years for Lily. That was her first job out of college, and she doesn't really have much any other experience. And I just think that she, in some ways, thought the life perhaps was the thing on the other side.
Yeah, 30 years doing anything or any person or institution is a long time. And you didn't find a new job? Said you happy?
Yeah. I'm just waiting to
Cruising?
lights into the tunnel. I can see it. Why do anything different?
Yeah, I drove up past that facility they're building.
Yeah,
the other day. Yeah, I drove up to
I'm 65. Yeah.
away there. Yeah, that whole complex or whatever it is, that's going to be massive.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how much they haven't even started.
Right.
Just I was driving out there like Saturday, super early, and they were already working. It's like,
Right.
day, and
Yeah. So it's
a lot to do.
and especially they're got other indications for a lot of those.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't know if you watched the NBA Finals, if you just saw Shaquille O'Neal come out with sleep apnea, but it's the same drug that like you lose weight off of, for control. So there's other indications and stuff, and so there's a lot of stuff that a lot of people's diseases are based upon carrying too much fat and stuff. It just basically helps to reduce a lot of that, and reduce other disease states. So we have a big manufacturing plant down, off of Harding Street that's for insulin production. And so insulin production is dropping because people are choosing these GLP-1s instead because they don't they're looking to less control their insulin to get back to their fighting weight, so better weight. So
Yeah, I mean, sadly, we're less fit population and
correct.
just the byproduct and everything.
well, you know, people want to sit on the couch and lose weight.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Sign me up.
right. And so if you see the memes as life change medicine, you know, the line to the medicine is long, and people don't want to make a life change, and they don't want to do anything.
They want the results.
Yeah. And for me, I'm somewhat bothered. Like, well, like, of course, you know, people will be against the pharmaceutical industry, but many times you'll see people say stuff like, well, these medicines should be free and stuff like that, right? And it's like, okay, so you want to basically eat a glass jar donut and go, hey, the medicine to fix this should be free for that. Look, you got choices. You're making choices. Why should there always be medicine? Why should there always be medicine for the choices that people make?
Yeah.
So if you want to sit down on the couch and watch Netflix over the weekend and then eat all kinds of bad stuff, there should be a free medicine that for you for that. It's all there's people's choices.
Take the village, right?
I'm not a person that I don't think, because I believe that communication, like the body is telling you, like
be in tune with it.
Well, like if you catch a cold, like most medicines don't reduce the cold, they just eliminate the symptoms, right? So, but your body is telling you, like, your body is saying, heat up the system. Heat up, like, it's making you feel chilly, or you wrap yourself in a blanket or whatever. Well, don't eliminate the symptoms, because the body's trying to communicate to you. So, I think most people are just trying to, you know, get away from the symptoms, and maybe that's something that's necessary for them to know about, you know?
Yeah, true. Definitely less is more when it comes to that. I was shocked. One time I was doing this marathon, and like 1 or 2 days before I run, my back just completely seized up on me. I was like healed up, I could barely walk home, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. Like, I'm supposed to do a marathon in 48 hours.
Yeah.
Well, you tried ibuprofen. Like, what's that gonna do? It's like, well, just use it. And like, that's like Tylenol.
Right.
Like, I don't really use this for sure, and it helped. And I was shocked. Not to say that that's when I got okay, but I was like freaked out. It's like must have been like a pinched nerve or something weird.
Right. Yeah. And so because my wife is a pharmacist, so she knows a lot about the medications, and she'll but she calls them by their chemical name.
Right, yeah.
She's like, go in and get me some acetaminophen, whatever. I'm like, what is that?
English?
Is it a Tylenol or Advil or what? But so yeah, I don't keep up with a lot of the medicines.
I don't know. It's like give it a go without it, see how it is. Like you got here one way or another.